The Expanse, one of, if not the greatest sci-fi currently airing, has been cancelled by the filthy greedy pigs at SyFy, of course. In a previous video about SyFy cancelling something, I called them dogs. Now, I call them pigs. Thing is, I like both dogs and pigs, so I am conflicted. I don't know what to call the bastards. Now, I have received my fair share of criticisms over the amount of coarse language I use in my videos, but if you have been following me for a while, you may or may not have noticed that I have been trying to cut back on the amount of curse words I use. I'll always say shit, I'll throw in the odd fuck from time to time, but honestly, as per popular request, I have been trying to dial back the vulgarity. However, after hearing the news of my favourite currently airing sci-fi show being cancelled by the morons at SyFy, I don't think I can hold back the boorish exclamations anymore. The weir, the dyke, the dam that holds back my profanity has cracked and can no more contain the filth that it previously held. So, here I go. SyFy are nothing more than a bunch of pig-faced, smelly fatheads. Haha! Take that, SyFy, you parsimonious fiends! But in all seriousness, this is just another stab in the back of true sci-fi lovers like myself. This show is critically and commercially a massive success. Just look at these ratings. Why the heck would any network in its right mind cancel such a popular, innovative, fresh, and stupidly successful show? Because the SyFy network is run by a bunch of money-grabbing corporate scoundrels. Don't get me wrong, I know a show needs to make money, like duh, it can't run at a loss, but The Expanse was not running at a loss. It is hugely successful and making a very decent return. But for the same reason SyFy cancelled Dark Matter, it wasn't making all that it could. In other words, because they don't own the show in its entirety, they would rather scrap it all together and make more of their own garbage in order to save a few bucks. Again, just to reiterate, the show is making decent money and is massively critically acclaimed to boot. The benefits of this alone should be enough to keep a show like The Expanse on your network. It's so popular that it could even make people watch other shows that your network has. It's like a lure. It attracts people to watch all the other shit you've got on there. This show is not, I repeat, not running at a loss, but they cancelled it anyway. Sorry to have to state that so bluntly, but after I made a "Why was Dark Matter cancelled?" or whatever I did video, I still got a ton of comments saying dumb shit like, "What? You want them to lose money? It's a business. Why should they have to pay for it, schmeh?" I'm like, it was one of the most popular shows on the network. They were making a shit ton of money from it. Just not as much as they would, like, you know, because the executives need that fifth extra house. If you want to understand more about why SyFy and other networks cancels even their most popular shows, please check out my Dark Matter cancelled video. I go into a lot of detail about the ins and outs of how it all works, and I quote directly from the creator of Dark Matter, Joseph Malozzi, and it's all cited and accurate with direct info from the source. I don't really want to repeat it all here. But just quickly, basically I'll explain why SyFy decided to smash this series despite being one of its highest rated and most viewed shows. It's because SyFy doesn't own the rights to the show in its entirety. In other words, they only make money from it upon its live first viewings. Again, for more info on this, please suss out my Dark Matter video. Basically, SyFy doesn't give a crap about integrity. They are so myopic that their most critically acclaimed show, the #1 most critically acclaimed show on their network, has been canned because it doesn't make as much money as it could, despite what it is doing, and could do more for their network. It gives them credibility. It brings more people to the network. It makes money, but no, they care more about slight discrepancies on a spreadsheet more than their own reputation. Again, just to reiterate for those fickle enough to miss my previous points, the show is making money, a lot of it, just not as much as the executives would like. It's a joke. Here's what SyFy had to say about it all. Or what I should say, here's what Chris McCumber, President Entertainment Networks for NBC Universal Cable Entertainment, that which the SyFy network is a subsidiary of, said. "The Expanse transported us across the solar system for 3 brilliant seasons of television. Everyone at SyFy is a massive fan of the series, and this was an incredibly difficult decision. We want to sincerely thank The Expanse's amazing cast, crew, and all the dedicated creatives who helped bring James S.A. Corey's story to life. And to the series' loyal fans, we thank you." most of all. Well, guess what, penis head? The fans hate you. But hang on a minute, this kind of, hey kids, it's out of our hands, we don't really want to, but hey, we kind of had to, statement I swear I have seen before. Oh yeah, BBC America when they cancelled Dirk Gently. We are beyond proud of this brilliant original series, and so appreciate blah blah blah. It was a privilege to work with this talented and passionate group of blah blah blah. Thanks also to the passionate fans who embrace this blah blah blah. I mean, what the hell? It's like word for word almost exactly the same. Like thanking us after you take away something we love makes it all okay. What fucking universe does that make sense? Also, do all these networks have the same PR agent? They all say the same thing, and I say, if you like it so much, why cancel it in the first place, you fake ass shills? Again, I must reiterate, if a show is losing money, then yeah, obviously you must cancel it. But The Expanse wasn't. But SyFy, the dogs, cancelled it anyway. But wait a minute, to be fair, the SyFy network has done some truly innovative and progressive actions in regards to science fiction as a genre. Actions which have advanced, progressed, even rocketed, if you will, science fiction into the forefront of, nah, just kidding, get fucked, SyFy, you fake ass gluttonous fucking pissweed cunt, you shit-eating dogs, you pus-sucking pigs, you dickless sons of a motherless goat. I have contained my rage for as long as possible, SyFy Network, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crushing of 1,000 waves. Be gone, Chris McCumber. Be gone from network television, you giant sentient penis in a man costume, you vile scumbag, you bloody vaginal belch. You are nothing more than a pulsating pustule of falsities and scatological shams. Sorry dudes, had to vent. Everyone telling me not to swear for the last few months took its toll, and I had a lot of backed up hatred to unleash, but I think I aimed it in the right direction. But look, there is still hope for this show. Not much, probably. We saw the same shit with Dark Matter, but that being said, this is a lot more popular. There is potential. Its production company Alcon are very keen to get it picked up by another network, and I'm sure by the time I finish making this videos and by the time you're watching it, there will be a number of petitions and hashtags floating about, so please leave a comment and let's save this show. Change.org already has one. I will add that in the description. Comment with all the things, and I will pin them and put them in the description as well. Share this video if you think it will help the show, or tweet, Facebook, shit, whatever, you know, the more noise, the better. So let's make some motherfucking noise. In the meantime, you could always read the books, like they're really fucking awesome. Thanks for watching, friends.